What difficulty do you want me to do it on? I have no. I don't remember. Canon difficulty. That's bullshit. Oh, that should be above easy. Difficulty where characters fight with all the incredible strength they exhibited in the original manga, except for Kenshiro. Nothing. Nah, that sounds like cancer. Let's go with hard. Uh, Lower volume of bloodshed? No. Why do you think I go through the series?
There we go. Hey, Zai, return hello triple. Yeah. For some reason that. I don't know why Kyle's mic is picking me up after the fact. I don't know why Kyle's mic is picking me up after the fact.
I found my level.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Nah, Canon was gonna be cancer.
Yeah, we meant because Shin and Cannon is a level 50 at the start. You would have gotten destroyed. Have a good triple yourself. Oh, he's giving himself that North Star warm up. So I'm just so fucking annoyed that he can actually use all like 108 schools of Nanto. That's good to hear, triple. So this is Fist of North Star Lost Paradise. I actually bought the reason I wanted to play PS4 was just to play this game. Oh, that's nice. My bird's been good. I don't have that one yet. I did not unlock that one for some reason. Must be some of that late game shenanigans. If you lower the bloodshed, it's like all white blood, right? Like in the original TV show.
Yeah.
Lame. Nice. Yeah, so this is just this is the only Fist of North Star game you can realistically get a hold of. Oh yeah, Soul Eater characters might have immeasurable speed.
I beg your pardon?
According to Nello, they might have immeasurable speed.
Like for.
I'm sorry, Kai, want to repeat that again?
I'd love to know where that comes from.
I'm assuming Fire Force.
So, how accurate are these techniques to all of the manga?
I mean, from what I saw, they're pretty much fucking 1-to-1, but I don't know where some of them are specifically.
I think some of them are literally like
They're
one-time fun moves.
I think some of them are just straight up original to the game because I don't ever remember the whole like fucking where he like sticks his finger in their like chin. Oh,
I do.
That one's iconic.
I know that one. That's literally used like once.
I'm sure someone sat down and
Like that
actually.
one.
Yeah, this one was used like a few times. The one I remember from specifically is when he uses it against Yu-Gear, the Warden, to like fucking shatter his shoulder.
Right, he does.
Yes, because after like he catches him, he's like steel clench, breaks his shoulder. By the way, which software would be good to use on a laptop to record videos for like how powerful versus matchups or just in general? If you mean editing videos, I use DaVinci. Do you have the DLC by any chance or no?
I didn't even know it had DLC.
So it's not like actual DLC. It's just that if you buy it, they give you specific moves from characters who didn't show up in the game. Like you can, I think, get Juza's technique and a few of the Chariot Stars. I don't think you can get the Ryukin brothers. I could be wrong on that.
What does R2 do?
R2 is a, if I recall correctly, it's like a super mode. I don't remember what it does specifically because I played the game for a few hours. It's not a bad game. Like DaVinci, spelling. Yeah. DaVinci Black, or look up Black Magic, or no, look up Resolve. Black Magic Resolve. Should be that spelling though. Yeah, I think one of my issues with the combat was the circle button doesn't always kill people. So even though that's you directly, oh, what the fuck? What did you do to that man?
What didn't I do to him?
I really appreciate the Shin fight because they actually try to give him his own unique fighting style, which is really hard to do with Shin.
Shin, I've come for you.
That's sus.
Kenshiro, you have come quite a ways. I want you to let Yuria go. Let her go? Have you forgotten, Kenshiro? Let me remind you. Yuria belongs to me. Her life is mine alone.
So I still have to watch that movie where Kenshiro actually recovers after Shin's ass whooping.
Back to you now. The day that I proved that I was your better. I left you broken, beaten, pitiful, and squirming on the ground. You couldn't muster up the power to match me, and you couldn't even protect your dear fiancé.
And because of that, Kenshiro got so many people killed.
You were blinded by your naivete. I scarred your body, but you must remember why I spared your life. You live for one reason alone, because Yuria screamed for you. She swore that she would be mine if I spared you. And so you survived, disgraced and defeated. You can run if you wish to. I'll let you go as one last mercy to the man I cast into hell. Is that all you have left to say? What? I clawed my way out of hell to kill you once and for all. So you've only come to fail once more. You are a fool. So you have improved somewhat. Well then, let's see you dodge when I fight at my full strength. This time, you die.
We know that's not actually his true strength.
Listen, we gotta keep up the appearances. The power of fisting. So I really love the way Shin fights because he fights with thrusting, and that sounds wrong. He fights with thrusting like strike. Why is he level 2? Did you pick hard?
Yes.
No, go very hard. Going very hard. This is ridiculous. He's level fucking 2, bro. He's level fucking... How is he level 2? So funnily enough, in the actual canon, that would be 100% Kinshiro doing this, not 30% Kinshiro. He's level fuck. I didn't even have time, Kyle, to talk about his fighting style.
Yeah, unique fighting style. Here's my butt rush him.
No, you're going to very hard. Fuck this. I'm not gonna make you do canon, but you're going to very hard. This is ridiculous. This wasn't even a fight. Well, you know what? At least this was lore accurate, at least.
I remember it being that quick in the manga.
You might have been a little faster than the actual fight in the manga. So...
But still, nothing was ever enough. Yuria only had room for one man in her heart. You were always there. You're the one she had been waiting for. Now, Yuria's gone. Forever lost to us. What? None of it was for me. It was never about the power. It was for her! And now, without Yuria...
I don't know, bro. It looks pretty conclusive.
Kyle, let him finish!
Farewell. Kenshin.
I don't know, bro. It looks pretty... I think there's a victor.
You restart on hard difficulty. No. I didn't even get a chance to say anything about him. No. Bro, he died so fast. Just quit the cutscene. Just quit. Go back. What are you doing? Go back.
No, I'll see if I can change it in the actual settings.
Alright, fine. Because good lord, we are... No, that is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, this game's gonna be very long.
Oh, he's on hard. Why is he level 2? I was not ready for that.
Maybe it's just the tutorial.
Let me check real quickly. Hang on, then I'll read the Fire Force thing.
In the not-so-distant future, the world has been scoured by nuclear flame. The seas have dried, the land has split, and all life has been wiped from the barren earth. But the human race lives on. Is that all? I thought you said they got loads of gasoline here. Way I heard it, this used to be a factory. So I figure, only reason they wouldn't have gas is the punks hoard it all. You never said this place would be such a shithole. Nothing around here but a bunch of old coachy little kids. Where the hell's all the gas? With all these fine folks here, we'll just pick them off day by day. Eventually, somebody's gonna talk. Oh? Yeah, I like that.
I love the fact that hair gel is very prominent in Centuries End.
I got some rage to work out anyway. You. Huh? What the hell you want? I need to ask you something. There's a woman named Yuria passed through here. What the hell's up with this guy? Look, we don't know anybody like that. Then we are done talking. Hey, you don't just walk away from us. If you don't want to die, walk away.
Game's not more accurate. Ken Sherrill's shirt.
It's too late for you. You're already dead.
Delicious.
What the fuck?
So the original deaths in the manga were a lot gorier, but as the series went on, they made them more like this. Because I think the first guy you actually encounter has his rib cage actually like torn out from the inside out, like a face hugger in reverse.
Actually, if I remember correctly, doesn't he rip his rib cage off?
I think it's like his rib cage just like the muscles just contract outwards, so they just break into his skin. This is where Kenshiro says, "Give me something for eat, damn it. The only thing I've been eating the past 2 months is dirt and sand." How long these characters can actually survive without food is so fucking inconsistent and so just out there.
Kenshiro, look at you. You're so thin.
So I did look up Shin on Extra Hard. He's still level 2, but he does actually survive a fight with level 35 guy for a while. So they do increase the numbers of his health bar, but he stays level 2.
So at this point, it's basically like the health bar just gets bigger.
What's your name, mister?
Well, the thing is I don't think hard mode is meant to be played on New Game Plus. Because you can choose hard mode at the start from level 1. That's where the AI difficulty kicks in.
Those bad men might have killed us if you didn't beat them up.
They can't survive if they bring a lot of water.
Saying thank you.
This town used to be a major hub for car production. We managed to survive nuclear war thanks to underground facilities.
Quickly, Kenshiro, eat the child? What the fuck?
However, we're currently short on food and drink. Canned goods and water are scarce around here. All of those able to help have gone out in search of more. The only ones left in town are either children or old folks like me. The local thugs probably know this, and that's why they're always here trying to steal our fuel. Those brutes you took out back there were nothing new.
Those brutes were shredded.
Our time hiding underground. I see.
Everyone at the end of the world
Explains why the place seems
just
deserted.
ripped.
Maybe nuclear radiation's not so bad for the body after all, if that's the outcome.
Returned. Ruka's parents left about a year ago and still haven't come back. Once our fuel runs dry, that'll be it for us.
Kenshiro, why did you come here?
I'm looking for someone. My fiance. She means everything to me. I thought she was dead. But I've heard rumors that someone saved her life. She might still be out there somewhere.
There's no way Kenshiro heard rumors about that.
Right?
Maybe. I'm not sure if those rumors are true. They could be about someone completely different. But until I know for sure, I'm not giving up. I will.
Okay, so on my game measurable speed, you have to be faster in time, right? Okay, so this is what the guy said regarding measurable speed. One of the characters in Fire Force was able to heat up the universe so much he stopped time, and the main character Shinra was able to overcome with pure speed, and death is greater than Shinra. And Maka is above death.
This would happen.
That wouldn't get you measurable speed though.
Such a curious thing.
So the way Shinra's thing works is that he's able. So they say that he can move at light speed, but the way they actually explain it is that he jumps through time using sheer speed.
Her followers were treating her with the
Is that how it's directly stated?
That's exactly how they explain Shinra's Adolaverse.
I do recall the followers referring to the
He jumps through time at sheer speed. That's
Yeah,
that's
but they try and say that that's him moving. They try and say that's him getting to the speed of light, but that's not actually true. If you actually take the feat as it is,
if you
and
take
you have characters throughout the series who can like react to him.
if you take that description at face value, that's blatant immeasurable speed.
the City of Miracles.
Yeah, and Death is a yeah.
That's a fuck
It's fine.
scaling chain.
I heard it's led by someone
That's not consistent in the slightest, though.
supposed to grant the wish of anyone who goes there.
That would be a massive fucking outlier.
It's supposedly located.
I don't know if enough people react to you.
Though I'm not sure.
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
Perhaps it's
That's better. Ridiculous, not an outlier. Ridiculous.
No! Okay, well, no, yeah, if everyone can react to a technique, I guess it's not technically an outlier.
those travelers.
That's the stupidest scaling I've heard today. Jesus, I came in this stream, my boy Jin is already dying.
Thanks for all of your help.
So, according to Toki Guided,
Going to the City of Miracles, aren't you?
Yes. I have to see if
Oh.
Yuri is really there. I was right.
How do you know that?
Practice hope.
a lot of people know Hokuto Shinken and Century's End.
Warriors trained in the ways of Hokuto Shinken. They use pressure points to destroy their enemies.
I heard you can also heal them. Heal my right
I
eye.
was gonna say, can you heal my eye, please?
I imagine that's what you
It's
do
fucked,
with
but he probably has a technique that could do it.
correct and say,
No, Toki can. Kenshiro can. He did skip that day.
to think that I would ever be allowed
Oh fuck off! He made somebody who was mute, literally able to see again.
To be fair,
Why?
Why?
to clear that no matter where it goes,
To be fair.
it will always follow. I will be sure to pray for you.
Wait, Kenshiro.
It's too late for you now.
Ruka, what if I promised to bring you back something? What would you wish for?
What would I know. I'd wish for all the apples that I could possibly ever want.
That's a good kid. He didn't wish for something unrealistic, like his parents coming back from the dead. That's a good kid. Although, let's be real here, Kenshiro could probably bring them back if he found the right pressure point. How long
Do you
would
want touches one of the skulls? You just see the meat just come back to the bone.
Look, either him or Toki were gonna do it, one or the other. Hang on. Does anyone remember that manga was made by the same dude who did the Soul Eater? He's not exactly the best when it comes to consistency in the power scaling department. Also, it kind of explains how there are nobodies out there searching for these people in hopes they are teach them their whack martial arts. Well, so the only people we know of who directly were out there searching for these styles, because most people just avoid these starfighters, was just really Amoeba. Amoeba was the only one who actually went trying to find another like martial arts master to learn shit from. And I think he just stumbled upon Toki.
If you have to stumble upon any of them, I guess you found the correct one to stumble upon.
Yeah, but then you piss him off, and then you decide to take his identity. And then you get Kenshiro. I remember in the parody how Mr. Hart explained Kenshiro how he got fat because he ate so many apples. If he was hungry, he should eat the corpses of his enemies. Kenshiro could be a cannibal, and it would still somehow be justifiable.
That's it.
I would like to point out this is only the second most unrealistic city in Century's End. Also, so apparently in canon difficulty, they do just jump power levels. So at one point you'll be finding level 34, and then later on, and like the next boss can be level 99. So apparently it actually does fluctuate.
Yeah, that sounds like cancer.
Ruby's not touching Maka anymore? Probably not. I think
Never did.
Kyle, no. That's the kid who stabs Salad later on. So what I don't remember about this game specifically is if it's actually supposed to be like a real what if, or if it's like a dream sequence. Because I remember there was like something about an ending where it's a dream sequence, but then there's also that like they just like it actually is just a fucking what if.
Hey, there's something I want to ask you. What do you want? Is that supposed to be the city of miracles? Yeah. You came chasing the rumors too, huh? Well, there it is. Welcome to Eden, the city of miracles. Eden. But you won't find any miracles out here. This is as close as you'll ever get. What do you mean? We can't get in. No one can. Eden's on the other side of those huge damn walls, and they're not letting anyone through.
Oh no, those 5 guards are gonna really stop Kenshiro.
People who came looking for their miracle. This was their last hope.
Those 5 guards with crossbows that you have to manually reload are gonna stop this entire crowd.
Take to get inside.
Well, I think the walls are doing more of a job there than the actual fucking guards.
You won't get anywhere with the guards. They don't care. Bribes, tears, nothing gets through to them. They look for some other entrance, but it's just walls everywhere. And no.
You know, you could try and climb the mountains.
I was gonna say you could probably get in through the mountain.
Because I heard they had more than enough for everyone. And now that I'm finally here, they tell me I'll never get in. City of Miracles, my ass. I'm done waiting around. I'm better off moving on. If you're smart, you'll do the same thing.
You know, you don't really realize it, but this world is incredibly dark.
To get in. Well, you're welcome to try. But you'll see what I mean soon enough.
Because there's no water anywhere for the most part, and food's scarce as hell too. Although they do get an economy up and running in about 10 years' time, so it's not too bad. And I think the economy actually pays in gold. Nah, boy, you check that difficulty first. I'm sorry, Kyle. You're gonna have to redo that first fight.
Oh, fuck that.
Bro, you're gonna steamroll everything. Wait, can you skip cutscenes or no?
I never got a prompt.
Did you click the button?
No.
Okay, check on the next cutscene if you can skip it. If you skip it, just redo the Shin fight real quickly. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. If not, just continue forward because, yeah, it's gonna be another 30-minute wait time. You're trying to remember all your moves? I'm pretty sure people figured out that the world is dark on their own, Zim. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think so. But not exactly. Also, if you actually read Fist of the North Star, you kind of don't deal with this situation as much as, like, you would assume. You do deal with dark situations, but after, I think, like, the first round counter, you kind of stop going super hard into it.
Oh?
Oh no. Oh no, 4 guards. Watch out, people. 4 guards.
Kyle, they have crossbows.
Is this the entrance to Eden? That's right. I heard we're not allowed in. You heard right. Nobody gets in without a permit from our ruler. If you don't have that, you're staying here. A permit? I don't have anything like that. Well then, doesn't sound like you're getting in.
Hokuto Shinken will be my
Just
permit.
looking for someone. I don't need your food or water. Are you still going to shut me out? I don't care why you're here, stranger. No permit, no entry.
How people still alive? There's no water.
Don't make this harder than it has to be, please. Nobody's sneaking into Eden on our watch.
But they're in the city.
They're rotting in the cells. So keep your hands to yourself and we won't.
But they're in the city.
Unless you prefer to enter Eden as a prisoner.
I wish the game would let you save time and just say yes. So the only water that exists on the earth is underground. You have to find water reservoirs and wells, but most of the water you can find is beneath bedrock, you know?
Please. Water. So hungry. Hey.
when they couldn't afford voice actors anymore. Yeah, like, a lot of the main story plots revolve around villages that either have wells with water in it or fucking, trying to get water. God, you have to go talk to, I think, someone else first. I think you talk to that guy behind the truck. Oh, yeah. King, Keno's forces, and whoever else. That's funny, because King's dead. You know, I never understood why Salther's armies and Yuda's were considered so much lesser than King's, because in the actual expanded lore, it's King, Keno, and then Salther's the last one people mention. And I'm just like, that's wrong. So this game was developed by the people who made Yakuza, which is a popular game series, but the stories are nice. I just can't really get the hang of it at all.
Supreme Whiskey makes me a good fighter too.
Kyle, it's Century's End and everyone's dying. You went out of your way to buy alcohol. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, I remember the very first like chapter shows a fucking family being murdered and a bunch of bandits say that paper's not even worth wiping their ass with, which or the money is, and I'm just like, I understand the point you're trying to sell here, but paper in any form would probably still be incredibly useful in this era.
Oh, that's a shame. Give it to me.
Wow. Kyle, have you no sympathy for the blue-haired old woman?
His favorite food? Bitch, don't be picky.
I'm sorry, Kyle. It's the necklace her late husband gave her. By the time the events of Century's End happen, by the time Kenshiro comes around, I want to say Century's End has been in full swing for about 4 to 6 years. Because there are kids who have only ever known Century's End. I don't think Bat was actually alive during pre-Century's End. I think he's like fucking 8 or 11. I mean, even in a pocket setting, money is still money. Somehow, a new monetary system would still manage to exist and thrive somehow, right? Yeah, so after, you find out after Kenshiro beats Rao in the story, and he leaves, like 10 years later, they have an entire new economy system and everything. It's called Jew dollars. I don't think you ever see what they look like, but if the mobile game's anything to go off of, it's golden coins. So they literally go back to like the Roman standard of gold.
I'll fix your back.
Mangler and Kyle's hero right here. Go ahead, Kyle. Fix the man's back. Press the channeling pointer, everyone. God, Kyle, don't you wish that was you right now?
I was on the hedger all day today. My back was so sore.
I do appreciate how they went out of the way to model everyone like somewhat accurately, except for the fucking goons. I mean, the goons do look like they do in the story, but like, yeah.
No. What? What?
I kind of wish they would just kept it silent instead of like fucking having a little sound effect. Just stay behind me and proceeds to run completely away in the opposite direction.
Ooh, there's a good technique I can do for that one.
Hey, Kyle, weren't you talking shit about crossbows earlier? Oh. Are you gonna try and catch this fucking crossbow shot?
Yeah, I need to try and remember how to do it.
Do you not remember the two-handed North Star vortex grip? Come on, Kyle, you got this.
Fuck.
Do you have it unlocked?
I should. I remember using it in the past.
Yeah, no, you have it. L1 circle. Come on, Kyle, you got this. You talked all that shit.
Me. Oh, there we go.
So, what were you doing wrong? Oh, what the hell?
Two-finger interception.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think it's actually called like two-finger vortex grip or something. Or no, I think it might be vacuum grip.
Yeah. No.
Two-finger interception. That sounded more lurid than I expected it to be. Knew him, please.
Yeah.
It's Vista of North Star. You won't find a more wholesome manga than this one. 100% wholesome with next to no lewdness. I think they're actually, now I think about it, there might be a few naked women. But I think they're like there for like one panel and that's it.
Fisting fun for the whole family.
Looks like you're just a little too slow. Please, have mercy. Just spare my boy. Ah, is that your son? Don't worry, buddy. Me and the boys ain't so bad at all. Just hand over the goods to us, and I promise we won't have any trouble. Thank you so much. Here. Good. Now I think you better go. Go straight to hell.
Now just remember that Kenshiro was there watching the entire time and could have done anything in his power to prevent this. Oh, they actually show his brain like carved in.
I told you guys there wouldn't be any trouble.
The funny thing is that like that's a kill that actually happens in the manga, but it's in the wrong part.
Yes.
In water. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I forgot. Are you still hanging around, kid? Well, maybe I got a little present for you. See, I'm thinking it's about time you went to join your dad.
It's too late. Now you're dead.
Kenshiro, what were you doing earlier?
Who the hell are you supposed to be? I've got a gift for you too. You deserve it. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? You watch your step or I'll cut you down even faster than I did the old man. Huh? Around.
I don't know how I'll take that in terms of precision. This child is my food. I saw it first.
I don't put my name out to trash. You think you're funny? Come on, fellas, tear 'em apart.
Also, it's nice they decided to do something useful with the metals and back up the economy. Somehow I was tired of watching children build a giant pyramid for the Chicken Emperor. How could you get tired of that? Salad was the best villain Fist of North Star had. Do you even get biome prompts or no? I was about to say this is lore accurate, but then Kyle got hit. Kyle, what the fuck are you trying to do?
Trying to see if I can do different techniques.
Don't bother struggling. Bone Crusher Strike.
Alright, so I think we know the fight style we're going to be seeing for the rest of the entire game. Bone Crusher Strike here, let's go. Let's go!
Phantom Shattering Point.
Oh,
Oh! And even though Kenshiro literally saved the child's life, now watch him get punished.
It'll be okay. You're safe now.
Shoryuken for the finish. His knees.
it's the whole horse.
Those were martial arts, weren't they?
I recognize the voice now that you pointed it out. I didn't recognize it the first time. No way, food don't go.
All you martial artists and your bullshit fancy moves, leaving bodies left and right. If there's one thing I hate, it's a goddamn martial artist. The only good one's a dead one.
So the premise of this game is pretty much the same as the manga/anime, right?
What's going on? What the hell happened to patrol duty? We got this big mess and you missed the
No, they pretty much like skipped a couple of arcs and went straight to the Shin fight, and then everything else is just original material.
Yeah.
Start the place. Do your damn job.
The premise is technically the same, but it takes place in a completely original setting that changes a lot of the actual, like, setup and fucking progression of the story. Kenshiro Skin is tough enough to take bullets, right? It can be. It depends if he wants it to be.
Goddamn martial artist.
I mean, not that it matters. He can literally just will like wounds to close.
No, he's no innocent.
Not only that, but he can literally just dodge bullets. There'll be a fight later on where he's fighting a dual-wielding pistol guy, and your literal QTE prompt is to dodge the bullet in real time. Or not real time, but you get what I'm saying.
Right? He's the one who saved the boy from the bandits. Ha! That doesn't mean anything. Guy like this is bound to have some ulterior motive.
I just want my wife back, bro.
I'm Jagray, captain of the Eden's Watch, and I'm gonna lock you up for the good of the city. Just one question. Oh? This prison is inside Eden. Where the hell else would it be? Of course it's in the city.
Why would it be in the city?
See? That's all. Cuff 'em.
Yeah, that's gonna really hold him.
I can't tell if that's wood or steel or iron.
You're spending the rest of your life in a
Does it really matter?
No.
Don't worry though. I got a way to help with that. I can make a life sentence seem real short. All right, take him away.
Yeah, no, but Kenshiro Skin is tough enough to tank bullets.
We'll decide what to do with you by tomorrow. Don't try anything stupid. You hear me?
That's my favorite part about the Fist of the North Star lore is that Kenshiro's not actually a fighter, technically. He's supposed to be an assassin. It just so happens that all of his assassinations just end up in fights.
It's entirely
You know, that actually makes a lot more sense.
times like these. We need to help each other to get through this chaos.
Yeah, because originally Hokuto Shinken's an assassination art. It's meant to go. It meant to be stealthy and kill people at night. He's not supposed to be fighting people out in public like this.
Yes.
That makes a lot more sense for why all of these fights take like no time to finish.
What a time to be alive. The age of might makes right.
This flashback should have happened during the Shin conversation.
The strong can take what they want. And if I desire it, I don't hesitate. Shin.
You'll get it now, and you'll like it.
And so I shall take Yuria. Not today. Shin! Nanto, Infernal Slaughtering Fist!
So if I recall specifically, the technique sliced his tendons in those 4 spots.
Did you really think you could ever beat me? You and I are divided by one crucial thing.
According to Toki and Toki Gaiden, Kenshiro would have won the fight if it wasn't for Century's End. I don't know what that has to do with anything though.
Ambition gives me my strength, and you languish without it.
Didn't Dr. Fate destroy the God Spear once? I'm not too sure.
Yuria, tell Kenshiro how you love me.
I can't. If you kill Ken here, I die with him.
Oh? So you'd rather die than say it?
Shouldn't be reasonable.
Stop it! I'll love you.
What's that?
Oh no, not his tits.
I will love you. Wherever you go, I'll follow.
Now tell me how much you love me. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep fingering your boyfriend.
Look at that swagger he has in this step. Kenshiro never had a chance. Kenshiro, please be quiet. Only winners can speak right now. Is anyone missing the important fact that didn't Dr. Fate destroy the God Spear once? Don't know, I don't read DC. Is anyone missing the important factor that Kenshiro's master gave Rao shit for the thing that Kenshiro does in the entire series, basically killing on sight and everybody instead of being silent? No, Kenshiro's... How many people in the series have the ability to...
Leave.
What? Well, go ahead. So, the most inconsistent thing about Fist of the North Star is Kenshiro and Iron Bars. Because some... Neo would know. Kyle, do you read DC or no?
No.
Alright, yeah, Neo would know. How many people in the series have the ability to cut people with their fingers? Technically there's 7... No. There's 5 Grandmasters of that fighting style, but technically anybody with Toki can cut people with their fingers if they want to. Especially when you find out in Toki Gaiden that Amiibo confirms that Hokuto and Nanto are similar to each other. So by learning Nanto or Hokuto, you technically learn some of Nanto and Hokuto, like vice versa, you know? As confusing as that sounds.
Hey, hold on a sec.
No.
What? You planning on busting out? That's right. You got some real good timing. The guards are just about to change, see? That's so. The exit's just down the hall there. If you hide, you might be able to catch the guard by surprise.
Ah, there it is.
Knock him out, grab the keys, and toss them to me. Come on. You owe me for telling you all this. We'll see. Alright, you just hide around the corner there. I'll distract him. I don't need your help. I can handle this myself. Aw, don't be like that. You and me, we're prison buddies. Gotta watch out for each other. Hey! Hey, watchman guy!
damn it, do you ever shut up? Quiet down. What do you want?
Well, I was just thinking it's about time you let me out of here, right?
And let you run out on another meal without paying? You're a petty thief and you're staying right here.
That's all he did?
Oh, come on.
That seems pretty harsh for being just a thief.
You know we need every scrap of food we can get. You're lucky we didn't execute you on the... Huh?
What the hell did you do to him? I erased his memory from the moment he saw me. When he wakes up, he won't remember any of this. The hell? So your fists are just, what, magic? No magic. Just technique. I've learned a lethal art that lets me decide who lives and who dies.
Bullshit.
Lethal art? You used it to... Hey. Yes, sir. You wanted to get out. I'm not going to escort you, but if you think you can take the guards... No, I'm good. After all, if I stay on good behavior, they'll let me out eventually. Suit yourself.
That is a beast of a man. Jesus.
He's very tall. And he's just terrified of you, Kyle. How dare you fucking make this man feel...
The guy's like 7'1". Kenshiro's like 6'5".
And?
What guard caught him? All the guards are like 5 feet tall.
Kyle, remember they have crossbows. I think Neo knows DC better. I did not like this fucking part of the game because everywhere you go, there are just guards that Kenshiro can literally sneak past with the modicum of effort. Game's like, oh, Kenshiro needs to stay away, otherwise, you know, he'll get caught. Game, who the fuck are you lying to? You could literally leap up to the building up there if you wanted to. Kyle was never about the sides, about how you can fuck your enemies physically, but most importantly of all, mentally. How long has the stream went on so far? Just 58 minutes. The game has a lot of cutscenes, at least at the very start. I think after Kyle gets to the more free roaming section in like another hour or two, it'll open up a little more. You know, I'm surprised they held themselves back and didn't make another Yuria look like.
Who, me? I could ask you the same thing. No big deal, though. Look, aren't the stars gorgeous tonight?
The stars?
You hardly ever see them this clear anymore.
You're right. They are pretty bright tonight.
I was just enjoying the evening when I heard something nearby. So I take a look, and there you are. But now I get to ask you something. That door you came out of, pretty sure that goes to the prison. What were you doing down there?
If you scream, I'll kick you off the building.
You look like a guard. You breaking out?
You know you can just silence her, Kyle, with like a touch of your fingers, right? You don't have to assault her.
Give me that look. I'm just curious. That's all. I'm just an ordinary city girl anyway. Couldn't stop you if I tried. So, nothing to worry about, right? My name's Kisana, by the way.
You know, it never occurred to me how weird her arms look in comparison to her body.
Kenshiro, huh? Well, it's a pleasure.
Her arms are really long.
So, was I right? Did you really break out?
Fuck that, look at her forearms. Those are worker forearms.
If you got past them all, that's...
Her
Fuck, give the bitch some cabbage. She's Popeye.
dude, her forearms remind me of those fucking those guys in One Piece who are Brooks managers, where they had those really long arms.
I'm tribe.
Yeah.
A woman named Yuria.
Furia, huh? Okay.
Tell her one of the guards is your friend and you came to give him the stuff.
Bitch could give you a reach around and a hug at the same time.
Eden's a big place with a lot of people in it. I
Dude,
don't think one name's gonna be enough to go on.
she could probably wrap her arms around her body and still have some wiggle room.
It'd be hard to find someone in Eden anyway. Especially with the whole jailbreak thing.
What do you mean?
The security in Eden itself is 10 times tighter than beyond the walls. No prisoners ever escaped the city. Not alive, anyway. They'd execute you on the spot. And you can't find her if you're dead. Right, Kenshiro?
Then what do you suggest I do?
Does he ever introduce himself?
Prison isn't going to do me any good.
Well, there is one thing. Once a month, they hold these gladiator games.
Gladiator games.
Yeah, a big tournament in the Colosseum over in the middle of the city. You can probably guess from the name, but the inmates fight each other. A test to see who's strongest. If you win, you get an audience with the ruler of Eden. You're even allowed to make one request.
You mean?
So, Kenshiro, if you really want to win this feud, you have to win her with your own two hands.
Wow, that's the entire series.
But I'm sure you'll do fine.
Why are
He told me that she just summed up the entire series.
Well, the games
She
are
did?
only once a month. I'm not really a gambler, but you seem like a guy worth betting on.
Does anyone know how powerful the Toho Project verse is? That'd be Neo.
You don't seem like that bad a guy.
whatever you say?
Well, I should be going. If you do enter the games, then good luck to you. Good night.
I think this game's what, like 16 chapters?
I believe so.
Yes. But most of this game's actual meat and potatoes. Oh,
Cocky little shit.
cocky.
Thought you could break out, huh?
Thought you could break out?
Blast your way out?
He doesn't have anything on him, sir.
Of course he does. He's wearing skin tight jeans.
No way he broke out on his own. He's gotta have something.
I bent the bars with my hands. You want to see me do it again?
You might be more dangerous than I thought. Maybe I ought to just kill you right here, right now. Captain, you have to calm down. We can't punish them without due process. Son of a bitch. Fine then. Take him downstairs and... send him to the 10th floor down.
What? But that's where we're keeping...
Someone just as dangerous as this asshole.
But this guy's being held for murder outside of Eden. We could only justify moving him one floor down.
He said he bent these bars with his bare hands. If we stick him in a regular cell, he'll just do it again.
Then how about 2 floors down? Security's a lot tighter, and the cells are better. The higher-ups are a lot more likely to approve that, too.
Fine.
I do not understand how they managed to get Devil Rebirth in here.
What's your game here? Why'd you let us arrest you? Why'd you run? And why'd you come back? What the hell are you trying to do in Eden?
I came to Eden because I was looking for someone.
Also, someone wants to tackle the secret boss, right? Kyle, are you gonna do the secret boss?
You're looking for
There's a
someone?
secret boss.
Apparently there's a secret boss.
Favor to ask.
A favor? You want to ask me?
If someone points out how I do it, how I can do it, sure.
Get a favor?
I heard about the gladiator games. I want you to let me.